What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you, once again, the weekly Chibi vlog. Hopefully, all of you are having a very good day today. So, some of you might already be aware, but just this morning, I uploaded a Horimiya video and a happiness video. And like I've been promising for the past couple months, I would eventually get back on track to reviewing this series that I haven't been reviewing for a while. For instance, happiness, Horimiya, and then there's other series that are currently in the works right now, like Gintama, we have Attack on Titan, Magi, and then more series out there, like DeadTube and stuff, and there's other series I haven't even mentioned, but there's a lot of series I've been trying to catch up to, and I spent a lot of time yesterday on Tuesday to try to catch up on a lot of series, and I was reading a lot of Gintama as well. I'm almost caught up with that, by the way. I'm actually almost caught up with Gintama. I might not be caught up by the chapter this week, because, you know, now I'm getting into stuff like the busy days of the week, but I might be caught up by next week. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'll give you an update in the, vlog next week, but I'm just letting you all know I am reading Gintama. I have read ahead of the anime, and I'm loving the arc that's currently going on. Don't worry, anime onlys, I am not going to spoil you, but I have enjoyed it. Now, when it comes to Attack on Titan, I am currently caught up with Attack on Titan. I just need to make a video on it, and Magi, I need to catch up on that, and I need to catch up on DeadTube, but I've currently made a video on happiness, currently made a video on Horimiya, I've caught up on Attack on Titan, video in the works, and then also currently catching up with Gintama, which almost caught up, and then, I need to read Magi and DeadTube. So, there's a couple of series I still need to get to, but I am catching up, and like I said, I'm very sorry for so many of you having to wait for me to finally talk about these series once again. Please forgive me. As I've said for a while now, I've been very busy this entire year. Like, this entire year has been hectic. I mean, it really has. I mean, there's been one thing after another this entire year. I mean, if it isn't YouTube copyright, it's my personal issues in my life to, my stepmom, getting an injury and, she can't walk and stuff, to other things here and there throughout the entirety of the year. And so it's been quite the year. I'll say it's been a busy year, and I haven't had as much time as I used to do so many things at once, but I'm finally trying to squeeze in all these things to get them done, which is kind of why this vlog is probably uploaded. It's probably uploaded late on Wednesday. Now, the Q&A will be coming, don't worry, that's not canceled. I love doing the Q&A, and I'm going to ask once again, please leave me your questions in the comments below. I'll answer them. I'll choose like 10 to 15, and then I will use them in the, Chibit questions. So anyways, besides that, let's talk about the weather. But this is, oh my god. The weather is so bipolar. I know I said this last week, but it's so fucking crazy. Because, I mean, it was cold. Like, seriously, it was cold about maybe 3.5 days ago, 3 to 4 days ago. It was cold. It was really fucking cold in Tennessee. Like, I tell you right now, it's like in the 40s to 50 degrees. Now, that's not cold in some places, but still, I'm just saying, for this time of year, it was incredibly cold. Because, I mean, hey, we've been getting like 80-degree weather here, 90-degree weather. It's been fucking hot. And then it went to cold after I was, like, done complaining with it in the vlog. We get cold, like, type air going on, and then all of a sudden we get heat again. And it's burning the fuck up right now. Like, it is really fucking hot. Oh, my God. Like, let me go on a real note here and actually discuss something. I've never really discussed this with you, Chibi, so I want to discuss this right now. When it comes to the summer, one thing I hate about the summer so much is how hot it is, yes, but when I make these long videos, I gotta be honest here, when I make long videos, I can't run my AC or anything. Let me explain. You're probably asking like, whoa, why the fuck not? Well, I can't run it because it's loud as fuck, and as I've said many times in the past, I don't have central air and heat. For instance, I have to use a window unit. So I have a window unit AC, like AC conditioner right there, and if I was to turn it on, it'd be like, it's loud as fuck. So sadly, I cannot actually, have it on while doing videos because it's loud, and editing those out of videos would be obnoxious, and I just don't feel like that. Just trying to edit the sound files to completely remove fucking AC. So yeah, pretty much I cannot have it on while doing this video. So you know what? I want to let you hear it, actually. I want to turn it on. Give me just a second. Yeah, that shit. That's the fucking AC. It's rattling and shit. Maybe I need to buy a new one. But yeah, you hear that? That is the AC. Anyways, enough of that. Now, there's one thing I need to discuss before I dive into, like, packages and stuff from YouTubers that sent me. Many have been asking here and there throughout the entirety of these vlogs, like, did you get my package, Chibi? Like, have you got my package? I sent it about a couple weeks ago. Did you get it? Because, I'm curious if you got it or was it lost in the mail? And I just quickly want to say that yes, I'm getting everybody's packages, but there's just so many packages coming in, there's no way I can open up all of them in one video. So I'm just letting you know I'm spreading them out and slowly opening them up one by one, the oldest to the newest. For instance, I'm going through them like a backlog. And so please forgive me if it takes me a little bit to get to your package. I just want to let everybody know I have received a lot of packages. There's going to be a lot more packages that are not even in this video, but I'm just letting you all know. And so today, I'm mainly going to actually be covering letters and stuff like that. I want to have a letter-orientated vlog. But I've had this one for about 3.5, 4 weeks now. I've had this letter, and it has a cute little panda on it. I've been wanting to open it for a while, and this one is from Vivi, and it says 2 Chibi reviews. So thank you very much. It's a very, very cute looking letter. Oh my, this is a birthday card. You probably think your birthday is a good excuse for a wild, outrageous party. Let's read it. Which is funny, because you've never needed an excuse before. Keep on making those reviews, and screw TV Tokyo Broadcasting. Happy birthday, belated birthday, to you. P.S. About the Fruit Baskets volume. Oh, you said the Fruit Baskets volume. They are hard to find and are expensive. The bookstore that I got the manga from sells used manga for over $5 to $6 each. It just so happens that the store had a surplus of manga with bins and bins of them, even for Fruits Basket. It's sad to say there aren't any of those in your area. Sad face. Also, are you aware that Pandora Hearts mangaka has started a new series called Vanities no Kate? I probably butchered that name, so forgive me on that. Don't slit my throat. But I have heard that the mangaka of Pandora Hearts has started a new series, and I have wanted to read it. I don't know how many chapters are currently out or how many are translated, but I have heard that it is pretty good from some fellow Chibits that like, Pandora Hearts that are now currently reading that, which I eventually do want to dive into that series. Sincerely, The Party. Oh, that's so cute. That's a really cute letter. Thank you so much, Vivi. Regardless if it's, about over a month past my birthday, this still means quite a bit, just to see how so many of you care. Letters like these, like I've said many times, just put a smile on my face. Thank you. I'm glad I have you, Chibits. I really am. I just want to say, you guys really, you know how to turn a bad day into a good day. Thank you. Hi, Chibi, what's up? Did you get the t-shirt I sent you? No game, no life, Shiro. Oh, yes, I did, actually. I have worn that in a couple of my reviews and videos. I have actually wore that shirt. Oh, crap, I got blue on my fingers. I'm turning into a Smurf. Okay, whoa. Before I continue reading this, what is this? This is causing whatever's blue on my fingers. So, look at that. That looks cute. That's pretty damn cute right there. That's pretty damn cute. So let's read what this says here. Hi Chibi, it's Ollie again. Hope you are well. This time, let's talk about good things. I love a lot of anime and manga, and this is my favorite manga. Negima, Madaka Box, and Overlord, and NL. Noragami, and Katanagatari. Hopefully I said that name right. And a certain magical index. My name is Magister Mind. I thought of it at the age of 14 when I was holding a Negima volume. I have a lot of interests. Singing, art, martial arts, cooking, reading, finding interesting junk, any science, and anime and manga. I am a complex person. Most of the time I am lazy. This is something I said to my professor. Most of the time I am soft like a marshmallow, but when I am pressured I am a diamond Kevlar chainsaw. Oh shit. I seek a world where all humans feel for one another, completely, absolutely, and unconditionally. That's a beautiful goal. I have my plans to make this truth. I will be working on the mind. I am a neurobiometrical engineer. Hopefully I'm saying that right. That's a big one. That's a very interesting career path. So I'll be working on the mind. A neurobiometrical engineer. Well, holy shit, that's a very good job to try to go for. Are you already that, or are you going for that? Chibi, I love how human you are. Innocent, angry, funny, sad, and happy. I love all of your faces. Yo, I just saw Kung Fu Panda 3, one of the best Kung Fu Panda movies in the trilogy ever. I noticed that the pupil, I haven't actually seen the movie of Kung Fu Panda 3, so I don't want to spoil myself, so I'm actually going to skip this one real quick. Please forgive me on that, I just don't want to be spoiled because I eventually do want to watch it. Hi Chibi, let me tell you something personal. When I first heard of symbolism in your Tokyo Ghoul videos, I was angry. At the time I did not know why, but now I understand I was frustrated at myself for not understanding what you were talking about. I have evolved and now I actively look and solve things like this. My innocence. When I was a child until the age of 11, I did not even know what the word fuck meant. But then one day I stole a movie from my cousin, South Park the movie. And it was uncensored. Then came the internet, and bye-bye childhood back then. My name is Ali. I am named after my mother's brother. She and my uncle were the closest siblings amongst 13 boys and girls. Sadly, he died more than 8 years ago before I was born. I'm sorry to hear that. I know what it's like to lose someone. I love my name, and I was supposed to be born on the same day as him. But sadly, my mother spent more than 20 hours in labor, but could not give birth to me, so she needed a C-section. When I first saw you, I thought that this is a wonderful, sweet, kind, smart, caring, and funny little old dude. I love who you are, Jacob, and I love who you have become. Please always be the big nerd / otaku I know and love. I love you, Jacob. Thank you. Happy birthday from Jackie Seabear. I love you all till after death and beyond life. Okay, so we got this little letter here. It says just Jacob on it. It's cute. Oh, we got more of these. These are always so cute. Oh. So beautiful. I can never make stuff like this. I'm not that good with making stuff like this with paper. Now that right there is freaking funny. Look at that. That is me before I got my haircut, pre-time skip Chibi. That is hilarious. Oh, that's a great picture. Dear Chibi, how are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself? I hope you and your family are well. You can call me Maki. And though I'm writing this from France, I'm actually from Brazil. Oh, okay. I'm studying illustration here. It's a nice place to get involved into the antics. I've been watching your reviews for a while, since the Tokyo Ghoul anime came out, and I'm a big fan of the manga. I hope one day it gets a reboot, because they changed too much already. I'm writing this letter to get you to know how happy I am when I get to watch your reviews. Since I came to France, I've been feeling lonely, and your videos don't make me so alone. Reading your guys' letters make me feel like you guys are here as well. I don't feel lonely either. Don't ever change. Keep always being you. I'm also writing to ask you something. The manga Silent Voice, I believe. It's getting an anime. A movie, I'm not sure. It's, I think, a movie by Kyoto Animation. It's scheduled to be released on September 17th of 2016. I deeply love the manga. It is definitely one of my favorites, and if you haven't read it, I recommend you to do so. It's a touching story about relations, bullying, and a lot of other stuff. I've actually started it, and I need to do an update video on that. I did a quick rant on the main character and his personality because of how much of an asshole he was. I did it a long time ago, but I do need to get you guys all up to date with my thoughts on the actual manga, because it's a very good read. I actually enjoyed a lot of what I've read from it. I'm writing this to you because I want you to check out this animation when it comes out. Please. Best wishes, Maki. Hope you like the drawings and the anime. PS2. English is not my first language, and though I know you say you're okay with that, I just want to say sorry anyways. Hugs, Maki. Hugs. I wish I could hug you all right now. I just want to hug you all. This is a very cute drawing, Maki. This is a very, very cute drawing. You know, another thing too I never kind of said. And this letter brings up a very good point. It does. You guys right now, you make me feel like I'm not alone at times. You guys really give me that, extra push, and you make me feel like Like, there's just so many of you out there, like, right now. Like, you know, being able to dive into the comments, speak with all of you and stuff. It's always fun to do. And I'm glad. I'm so glad there's so many of you out there that send letters and stuff. Thank you. Okay, so this one is from Rachel, from Japan. My Hero Academia, Volume 8. Where does this take place? Okay, so I'm going to show a quick spoiler, guys. And anime onlys, I will yell out to you. I will yell, I won't say it, but I will yell out to you when the spoilers are off the screen, okay? You don't have to mute, I won't say nothing. But I'm just gonna say, just turn to a new tab or something, and wait till I say it's okay. But you see this, manga readers? That shit right there, that was badass. That was badass. So this happened in Volume 8. Oh my, okay, anime only still, you know, continue looking at another tab. That face, though. Creepy as fuck. Creepy as fuck face. Okay, so anime only, that's enough, don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil you anymore. You can look at the, you know, the video now. So, Volume 8 of My Hero Academia. I like the cover of this. I really do. It has, you know, Momo on it. It has, you know, Bakugo. It has Izuku and All Might. And in the cover, I'm not going to spoil any of that, but look at the back cover. The characters on the back cover there. Very good stuff. I like the design of My Hero Academia covers. It reminds me of, like, you know, Western comics. Even though I don't read comics, DC or Marvel, I know the covers. And a lot of My Hero Academia covers remind me of Western comics. So let's see what you said here with this letter. Hello, I hope you are doing well. I am. How about yourself? I have never sent you anything until now. I am currently living in Japan and was lucky enough to happen upon Tokyo's Jump Shop the day that Boku no Hero Academia started airing here. They had an event going on and I ended up with a free ticket for the Boku no Hero card game here in Z Cards. I also ended up with an All Might whiteboard eraser Oh, I'm jealous. I thought you could appreciate these items more than I, as I didn't end up with my favorite Wait, what? Wait, did you? Nah, you shouldn't have. Another event at a bookstore had me leaving with a book cover, which I also sent. I saw a blog of yours mentioning how cheap manga is in Japan, so I threw in my copy of the latest Boku no Hero volume because it was only 400 yen, less than $4. Holy shit, that's cheap. Which you can see on the back. It includes some of my favorite chapters, so I hope you enjoy having it. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of Boku no Hero Academia. Like, this is when things really starting to crank up in the series. And there's a lot of foreshadowing in this. Oh my god. Fear not, for All Might is here, or I am here. Oh my god, that is badass. Dude, that's going on the fridge. That's going on the fridge right there. That has to go on the fridge. Oh, we got a couple of cards here. Oh yeah, so we have an Izuku card. Hopefully you guys can make this out. We got an Izuku card. I can't read the Japanese, like the kanji and stuff on the bottom, so I can't read exactly the description on it. But there is the card. I'm going to move it in and out for you guys can make it out. And then here is the back. It has like the school uniform on the back. I like that. And then we have All Might, right there. All Might. And then the back is the same as this card. It has the school uniform. And then we have, ooh, advertising the game right there, which I've heard a little bit about. I would like to actually play the game. Hopefully it comes to the States. This looks like some form of bookmark or something right here. This looks like a bookmark or something. Or is it a ticket? I don't really know. See, that's the problem. I wish I was more in-depth with, you know, Japanese as language. I wish I could read kanji and all that type of stuff because I would love to know what this says. But I like how it is. I like the way it looks. It looks really nice. So, you didn't have to. I mean, you gave me all this, and you went to an event and then gave me this. So just... Chibis. Sometimes I want to say I don't deserve all this love and support you guys send me. I feel feelsy today, damn. Dear Chibi, BOL here again. What is up, my bro? It's been a while. How you doing? BLL here again, and this time around I would like to have a more serious talk with you regarding this season of anime along with video games. Completely fine with that. It's always a joy to actually read your letters, man. I'll save the most important topic for last. The first thing I want to talk to you about is Metroid, and how you can start playing the Prime games without needing to play any previous entries in the series. This is due how for most of the Metroid franchise, story is not the main focus of the games, but rather the experience of feeling isolated and having to encounter alien beings and environments in order to survive. Sure, there is a story to go with each of the games, but the primary focus is always on getting from one location to the next, especially once you figure out how to get there or what equipment is necessary in order for you to achieve that. Such an experience is also present in the Prime trilogy, where you explore creepy abandoned spacecrafts, crumbling ancient ruins, fiery volcanic depths, frozen wastelands that appear haunting quiet, and even storming into enemy strongholds while you try to limit your range of sight as much as possible, just to name a few. Next up is Fire Emblem, one of the more mature franchises of Nintendo's IPs, and it has an interesting history that kind of ties into Smash Bros. Wait, really? Ties into Smash Bros? More than once in the past, you've said that the reason you have not played Fire Emblem, Awakening, or Fates, Conquest is because you did not play the originals. This is an excuse I cannot accept you using to rob yourself of the franchise, as literally no one outside of Japan has ever played the original Fire Emblem. Wait, what? Wait, you're saying it never got localized? The reason for this is a simple one. Nintendo never released the first 7... Nintendo never released the first 7. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I continue, what the fuck, Nintendo? What the fuck? Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fire Emblem is this popular, and you're telling me you haven't released the first 7 entries of the franchise? What type of crack is Nintendo? I mean, I know they're bad, but damn, I know they do some stupid things sometimes. But, I mean, look. You're a company, Nintendo. Obviously. You try to make money. Let's just do the cold, hard facts here. Let's just face the harsh truth. Nintendo's a company. They want to make money. And so why in the fuck are you not releasing the first 7 entries when you know fans probably want to play those games? Unless there's some form of controversial issue, which I'm unaware of, so let's continue reading. Released the first 7 entries in the series outside Japan due to them thinking that the Western gamers would not be interested in a tactical... That fires me up. So, they didn't release the first 7 entries to the West. The West is because they didn't believe the West would enjoy tactical RPG. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you not know that the West loved Final Fantasy? Did you not know the West loved, like, Record of Agristor or other series? There's many other ones, other tactical RPGs out there that many people love that have been released for a very long time. And you're telling me that we would not like the first 7 entries of Fire Emblem? We would like to see the story of those series. Okay, in 2001, however, everything changed with the release of Super Smash Bros. Melee. If you fucking pronounce the last word as Melee, let me fucking correct you right the fuck now. It's Melee. Lee! I'm not having anyone pronounce the name of my favorite fighting game of all time. Melee. Melee! Melee! Super Smash Bros. Melee! Okay, I'm sorry. Enough trolling from my end. Let's continue reading your letter. Which, of course, includes 2 Fire Emblem characters. Marth from the original and Roy from Fire Emblem, the Binding Blade. The popularity of these characters was so overwhelming that it made Nintendo finally release the series over to the West at last with the 8th entry in the franchise, known here as simply Fire Emblem. Though it is actually called Fire Emblem the Sword of Flame, this also brings me to your second point for not playing the games, the story. Most of the Fire Emblem games are standalone, do not tie into each other whatsoever. Kind of like Final Fantasy, I'm assuming then. Though sequels to games do exist, they are few in number. Awakening is technically a sequel to the original timeline/universe of Fire Emblem, but it takes place 2,000 years after the original game, with only a few things to acknowledge that it shares the same timeline. Some characters being descendants of Marth, one optional immortal side character that knew Marth, and one descendant who wields the original Fire Emblem Sacred Sword. Point is, you can start the series with either Awakening or Conquest, so don't worry about being spoiled by anything when there's virtually nothing to spoil. Last topic, Macross Delta. You disappointed me with this one, Jacob. Ever since episode 1, I've been excited for you to get into the show, given the fact that you like the pilot, even if it was unjustifiably polarized reaction from longtime fans. However, the first episode, you seem to ignore the anime every week with little to no explanation as to why that is the case. While I can understand that a few things have unexpectedly come up in your life with your stepmom and the release of Dark Souls 3, those are not justified excuses if you're able to keep up with so many other content this season, especially when there are some things that are not as worth your time as Macross is. This is a sad situation, Chibi, that is not limited to you. However, even though Macross is part of the legendary mech trio that includes Voltron and Gundam, and even though it is the only mech anime series that rivals Gundam in terms of longevity, and even though it is very beloved by fans both in and out of Japan, it is not as well known as the fellow mech anime. Like Fire Emblem, the Macross series is locked to Japan without much of a chance of being officially released to the rest of the world. Part of the reason I was trying to get you into the current series and to watch and review it is not only to introduce you to another great mech genre anime, but also for the more noble goal of trying to get the name of the franchise out there for anyone who might be interested in watching it. That is a noble goal. You may have more than 120k Chibits now, Chibi, and while many are Macross fans who are still eagerly waiting for your reviews of Delta, just like Iron-Blooded Orphans, there are many fellow newcomers to the franchise who want your opinions and possible recommendation to get into the anime to see if it's for them. JoJo, Sailor Moon, Macross Delta are up to the watch trio this season, so stop denying yourself Macross, or you may regret not continuing it. Just something to think about, Jacob, and I'll still wait for you to fully climb aboard. Your friend, BOL. P.S. If you ever get to it one day, you'll regret not starting Idolmasters or Cinderella Girl sooner. No, I'm not giving up on hoping you'll get into that franchise yet either. Always a pleasure, bro. So you sent this as well, so let's see what you said here. Nearly 20 years before Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, there was World's Finest, a 3-parter episode of Superman the Animated Series. So originally, this special movie format is easily and definitely better than Dawn of Justice will ever hope to be. The Batman Superman movie. I'm assuming this is Batman vs. Superman. This definitely brings me back. I remember seeing this in the pawn shop when I was in Florida. This is very, very old. This is really old BOL. Oh, always fun reading you guys' letters, reading your letter, man. Oh, man. And with that, I think I want to end this week's Chibi vlog. Thank you so much, everybody, for the sweet, heart-touching letters and all that. And I'll try to get on Macross as soon as I can, BOL. I'll try to. It's just been busy, man. It's been very busy, and that's about all I can really say. But I will try to get to it, and thank you, everybody, for sending all these letters. And thank you to all the other Chibits that have sent packages and stuff, which I still need to open, which I will get to next week. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.